Hi, and welcome to the recap for today's Forge from April 7th, 2026. Today we stayed in John 1 1 to 18. We focused on what Jesus brought to us when he came to earth. And so, first of all, we looked at some traits from Exodus 34 6 and 7, where the Lord says of himself that he is compassionate and full of mercy, and that he is loyal in his love and forgives and loves everyone, and yet also does not let the guilty go unpunished. And so those are some of the traits that God brings to us in Jesus as the Word who became flesh. But then, as you'll see in the next slide, there's a bunch of references to things across the New Testament about the things that Jesus brought to us. He brings us no condemnation. He brings us light. He brings us life, the true revelation. Okay, he brings us all of these things and so much more. Okay, spiritual blessings, all of these things. And as a result of these things, and I encourage you to go look at those references and check them out. As a result of those things, we should be like John the Baptist, who's a witness, who's zealous, who is passionate, who is astounded and in awe and in gratefulness for what Jesus brings to us. And so John, in the prologue to John, to the whole entire book, this prologue is verses 1 to 18. He's really setting the stage and defining who Jesus is, his identity. And then the rest of the book is really us hearing about Jesus, what he said, what he did from his own words, from his own actions, and from people who saw what he did in the story of his redemption for us. So I encourage you to check out John 1 1 to 18. Check out these passages that we have in the next slide or in the next image. And thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks.